Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say Shalom to the Akim and Akwat out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. Alright, and today's topic is going to be on waiting for the return of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Alright, as you know, being in this truth, and when you find out all this stuff, living in this society becomes a vexation on a daily basis. Alright, there's going to be things you see, things that you're put through, things people say to you, alright, that are going to vex you constantly, alright, because these people are of the world, okay, and you being in this truth, alright, are trying to distance yourself from the world as much as possible. All right, you live in the world, but you're not of the world. All right, now these people out and about are of the world. All right, so they're going to say and do things of the world. All right, now us, the brothers and sisters that are in this truth, all right, we're more concentrated on spiritual things. All right, these people of the world are concentrated on preserving their society. All right, and ease concentrated on preserving their kingdom. Alright, but we all know how that's going to go. Alright, they're not going to be able to preserve it because Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to come back and wreak destruction on this place. Alright, and that's what we're waiting for. Because at that same time, alright, he's going to be saving his elect. Alright, Lord willing, we're part of that number, and that's what we're looking for. Alright, all the things you see in this society, alright, all these things you see in the society just vex you and just continue, keep you continuing to hasten the day of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai's return. Alright, because we're done with this place. Alright, it's a wicked kingdom. Alright, it's upside down. Alright, and it's still thriving off of Israel's downfall. Alright, and we're here for a punishment, and we're ready to get out of this place. Alright, this place is awful. It's daily vexation. Alright, and it just makes you want out. Okay, so I'm going to read some scriptures. Alright, this is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Okay, so what should we be doing, alright, while we're waiting for the return of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai? Alright, and it reads Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Alright, so we're supposed to be waiting upon the return of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright, now, I'm not sure, I'm sure there's brothers and sisters out there, alright, that still have that bit of worry, alright, because, the whole nukes, alright, and Jacob's trouble, alright, and the things that are gonna go down, alright, but you can't let the fear get the best of you, alright, because while, some of the situations that we're gonna be put through are terrifying, alright, they're also gonna be very beautiful, alright, as it's the direct actions of the Bible, alright, that were prophesied taking place, alright, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing, alright, to see, the chariots of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai in the air, and seeing hell getting reaped upon this place. Alright, because that means we're getting out of here, Lord willing. Alright, and that's what we're hoping for, is getting out of this place. Alright, so therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Alright, and let's get what indignation means. Alright. Anger or annoyance provoked by what is perceived as unfair treatment, resentment, anger, distress. Alright, and some of these aren't exactly the right definitions. Alright.
Indignation.
Alright. So, that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be waiting for Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai to come back and deliver his people. Alright, the elect that was predestinated. Alright, and Lord willing, we're part of that number. Alright, there's nothing we want more than to be part of that number. Alright. James 5:7. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman wait for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and latter rain. Alright? Which is essentially the salvation, alright? Well, this is what we're waiting for, and we gotta be patient, alright? You can't rush the Lord, alright? Or you can't get upset because he's leaving you here too long, alright? It's not like that. Alright, everything has a direct reason why it's happening, okay? And there's a reason, alright? He doesn't know when even he's gonna return, alright? Yahweh Shai, alright? The Father, Yahweh, will let him know when it's time for him to return, alright? So we just gotta be patient and wait, alright? And it's gonna be rough, alright? Especially when Jacob's trouble starts hitting full force, alright? It's gonna be rough, alright? But it's just something that's gonna have to go through to lead up to salvation, alright? Like, there's that old saying, alright, nothing good is ever free, alright? So you're gonna have to go through stuff, alright? This is the grand scale of things. This is the ultimate thing, alright? Salvation. So we're gonna have to go through some stuff to get there, alright? But the Most High is not gonna forget his people, alright? And this is what this verse speaks of in 2 Peter 3:9, alright? All the way down to 13, alright? Starting with 9. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, alright? His promise to return and save his children, alright? The people of Israel. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that should come into repentance. Alright, so now's the time to be repenting, alright, and coming back to the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Alright, and stop going off and sinning, alright, and doing the best to your ability to keep these statutes and commandments, alright, that he set up for us. Alright. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Okay? Now this stuff's going to get left behind. Okay? Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye be in all holy conversations and godliness, looking for and hasting to the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the Yahweh Shem Yahushai, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Alright, and that's why we want out of this place so bad. Alright, there's no righteousness in this place. Alright, we're looking for the kingdom. Alright, we're 100% righteousness will be established. Alright, and we'll have the law written in our inward parts. Alright, well, we won't be going off. Alright, and we won't have to deal with these heathen nations, alright, ruling over us and causing vexation to us on a daily basis, alright, and trying to rule over us like they have for years upon years and upon years, alright. We're sick of being under ease or rulership, alright. They're unrighteous, alright, and they're wicked. This whole society is polluted and filled with wickedness and sin, alright. And the people of the world, alright, they love that, alright. They think that that's freedom, alright. When really it's just freedom really just accounts back to wickedness, alright. That's all that is, alright. They want to be free, alright, to sin, alright. Psalms 130:5. I wait for the Lord, my soul doth wait, and in his word I do hope, alright. Again, same thing, man. We're so done with this place, alright? It's a constant vexation. You know, you brothers and sisters know, alright? You might have some family that's not in the truth, alright? And they're constantly saying shit that's vexing you on a daily basis, alright? You know, trying to force you to do things you don't want to do, alright? Or you know, making up lies about you, alright? Or telling your family that you're crazy, or you know, everybody has a different situation, alright? Everybody goes through something else, alright? But it's our job to wait, alright, for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, alright? Because he's not just going to leave us here, alright? He's not slack concerning his promise. He's going to come back and save his people, alright? The elect of Israel, alright? And he's gonna destroy these heathen nations, alright, that are ruling over us, alright? Lamentations 3:26, it is good that a man shall both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. Okay? So that's something you should be doing. Alright? Is hoping and quietly waiting for salvation. Alright? Of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Alright? You can't be going out there and getting upset because he hasn't come back yet. Alright? And turning that into, you being mad at the Most High. That's not how this thing works. Alright? You can't rush the Most High. Alright? And another thing, if you're if you're a man, alright, you should be teaching, alright, and prophesying. Slakia, one moment here. Going a little crazy there. And you should be prophesying, all right, to let these other Israelites, all right, know the truth, all right, if it's for them, all right, because that's the whole point of prophesying, all right, is to spread the word that somebody, some of these Jake might wake up, all right. Now a good portion of them are not, but a good portion of them are going to wake up as well, all right, and that's something that you're supposed to do as a man, all right, and we're not supposed to let this truth, all right, just go away and be in vain. All right, this is Joshua 1:8, all right, speaking of, we're supposed to be letting everybody know so they can come back in to the truth, all right, and follow after the ways of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, this is Joshua 1:8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy ways prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. All right. So, and that's why it's important to teach. All right, is to let people know. All right, that these things that they're doing is going off. All right. And if you let them know, some of those people might wake up and be like, oh, I didn't know that was going off, all right? And they might stop eating pork, all right? They may stop smoking, all right? And actually come into the truth and start following after the commandments of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to the best of their ability, all right? That's why it's so important to spread this word. Romans 12:1 through 12:2, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that ye present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. Alright, so don't be conformed to this world, alright, just because they're telling you have to go, get this or get that, alright, or take this and that, alright, or that you need to eat pork, alright, or, you can smoke. Alright, don't be conformed to those standards, alright, because those are heathen and wicked standards, alright? Don't be transformed and conforming into those things, alright? But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh, alright? We're not to be concerned with these things of this world, alright? They're all wickedness, alright? And lastly, alright, this place isn't for us, alright? This place isn't our rest, alright? We're waiting for our rest, all right? This place is a punishment for us, all right? And that's why we're constantly being vexed, all right? And ease being able to do all these things to us, all right? Because it's a punishment right now, and that'll be lifted, all right, when Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai comes back, all right? So Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword of destruction, all right? So if you stay in this place, all right, and you're still following after the ways of the oppressor of Esau Edom, all right, and you're still smoking, eating pork, and doing whatever the government tells you, all right, you're basically saying this is your rest, all right, and if you don't depart from this place, it shall destroy you, even with a sword of destruction, all right. So we're looking to get out of this place, all right, but those people that want to stay in this place, all right, they can get destroyed. We're looking for the broader picture, all right. We're looking to coming, and coming back into righteousness, all right, and being in a righteous kingdom, all right, and being in rule, okay? So I'm going to close out with that short little lesson. Lord willing, was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until the next one, Lord willing, Shalom.